for Tikka Masala, your own cybersecurity podcast, a podcast that keeps CIOs and CISOs ahead with latest cyber threats and news. So today's just few minute podcast will cover all the cyber threats and news of last week. Yes, now no need to toggle from one website to another or read through various email or WhatsApp messages. So let's begin. Let's now talk about recent cyber attacks that came to light. Greenland hit by cyber attack finds its health services crippled. Greenland's health services has reportedly been struggling to recover from a cyber attack that has crippled its IT systems, causing long waiting times and forcing doctors to resort to using pen and paper instead of computers. Although it is not currently believed that any data has been stolen by the attackers. The attack on the Greenland's health service has caused large amount of disruption since May 2022. Cyber attack on Costa Rica grows as more agencies hit, President says. The number of the Costa Rican institutions hit in a wave of cyber attacks in the past month has been grown to 27. And these attacks have had an enormous impact on foreign trade and tax collections in this Central American country. Investigations are ongoing. However, the president also accused fellow Costa Ricans of betraying the country and the previous administration of concealing information about the attack, saying that there were signs that some locals are collaborating with the hackers. Pharmacy giant Dis-Chem hit by data breach affecting 3.6 million customers. Dis-Chem is the second largest retail pharmacy chain in South Africa, with 165 stores plus 4 in Namibia and 1 in Botswana. The report read as it was brought to our attention on 1st May 2022 that an unauthorized party had managed to gain access to the contents of the database. Upon being made aware of the incident, we immediately commenced an investigation into the matter and to ensure that the appropriate steps were taken to prevent any further incidents. Ransomware hits American healthcare company Omnicell. The company, headquartered in Mountain View, California, USA, learned of the ransomware attack, which is disclosed on May 9, 2022 in a 10-Q filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission. More details are likely to be disclosed in the coming weeks. Important to note that recently in March of 2022, US senators proposed a new bill known as the Healthcare Cybersecurity Act, following a White House warning over the increased risk to American healthcare providers from cyber threats stemming from Russia. Now let's focus on some of those cyber news that are of importance. Cisco urges admins to patch iOS XR 0-day exploited in attacks. The bug, tracked as CVE 20821, was discovered during the resolution of a Cisco TAC, Technical Assistance Center support case. This vulnerability exists because the health check RPM opens TCP report 6379 by default upon activation. An attacker could exploit this vulnerability by connecting to the Redis instances on the open port, Cisco explained. Cisco strongly recommends that customers upgrade to a fixed software release to remediate this vulnerability. India to press ahead with strict cybersecurity rules despite industry concerns. The Indian Computer Emergency Response Team issued a directive in April asking such tech companies to report data breaches within 6 hours of noticing such incidents and to maintain IT and communication logs for 6 months. The rules are set to be enforced from end of June. India will not change upcoming cybersecurity rules that forces social media, technology companies, and cloud service providers to report data breaches swiftly, despite growing industry concerns, the government said on Wednesday. That's all for this week. Thank you for your time.